Hull are fourth in the league right now, but honestly, right now it doesn't feel like it. The last 4 games have been poor, and after the performance, questions need to be asked. Clear first. Being fourth is massive. At the start of the season, people obviously tipped us for relegation, and nobody was probably expecting us to be in this position at this point in the season, especially because we had financial restrictions in the summer and January, and yet the players we've been able to pull, it's just a credit to Jared Dublin and the rest of the recruitment team. Adjun for obviously learning from his mistakes. Sergey as well, to be able to obviously get these players performing as well, like players who were maybe poor last season performing for obviously the whole of the season. But yeah, so massive congratulations to everyone behind the scenes who was able to just, get the players in, to be able to get the players in, to be able to being where we are at the moment. It's just a credit to everyone right now. But obviously, so obviously, what we've done so far is impressive. And obviously, I don't want to sound overly negative, obviously, because of the league position is still really good. But performances just haven't been good lately. It's just not been good enough at the moment lately. And can I just say, we never play well in a back three. So I don't know why Sergey went to a back three against Bristol City, probably to match them. But to be honest, we just play awful in a back three. I'll start with the first game. Watford played a back three. I mean, yes, first half we was 1-0 up. Second half, though, was total collapse. And we lost 2-1. And that was away by Watford away. Preston at home, he started with a back three, was 2-0 down at half time. He then switched back to a back four, and boom, we end up scoring 2 quick. We end up equalising. So, because Giles was able to then link up with McBurney, boom, 2 goals, 2-2. Obviously, Bristol City, just an awful defensive performance, but it's because we played the back three, and we just don't play good enough in a back three. The players cannot play in the back three. So I don't know why. I mean, he doesn't, obviously, it's not his normal formation. His normal formation is like a 4-2-3-1. But when he does go to a back three, it never goes well. So just don't go to it. If you want to do that, maybe go to a back five. I mean, back five is more defensive, but at least then we won't bloody concede, hopefully, some sloppy goals. Whereas a back three, it's like, Coyle can't play as a wing back. Giles is a wing back, Coyle's not. So Coyle does not have the pace to then sprint back. And that's how we consider our third goal against Bristol City. But it's just, I hate back threes. Unless if you've got the players to play a back three, then fair enough. But we don't have the players who've got the pace to do the job that's required of them in a back three. And it's just not good enough. We just can't. Every time I say a back three, it's like, I'm astounded. I'm astounded when he goes to a back three. And obviously, it didn't work against Bristol City. It just didn't work. Just scrap the back three. Sergey, if you're watching this, which I know you're probably not watching this, but I'm just saying, please scrap a back three. Never play a back three again. Unless we've got the players who can do that job, don't fucking go to a back three. I absolutely hate it. I mean, I know I'm not the manager, but I just hate it. And obviously, what annoyed me the most was how we finished that game. I mean, I'm sorry, 90th minute, you've got 3 minutes remaining. What do we go and do? We fucking go and pass it around the back, whatever, instead of fucking just edging it forward. Obviously, playing out from the back, sometimes you have to do that. Like, if the opposition is pressing you, whatever, and you literally can't turn, obviously, you're going to play back to your keeper. You're going to play it backwards. Like, it don't matter, because obviously, you're trying to keep possession. But when it's the 93rd minute, as soon as it goes back to Pandor, he should be pushing the players up, right? Or Coyle being the captain, he should be pushing everyone forward as well, right? Pushing everyone forward, right? And then Pandor smacks it long, and then you've got, like, loads of bodies in and around the edge of the D, and then hopefully someone bloody flicks on the header and you get somebody running in behind who can then score. That's how it should be playing, but we just don't have the agency. And this is the one thing that we did last season. We did not have the agency. And to be honest, I love Rafinha, and everyone gets sick of hearing Rafinha. But I'm not being funny. That agency reminded me of what we did under Rafinha when it came to the 90th minute and was passing it around. That's what we did under Rafinha. We just didn't have the agency. And that's what ultimately bottled us potentially the playoffs that season. That just reminded me. Because we didn't have the agency. But you could see Sega on the sidelines. It was trying to push them forward, but they just wasn't sending it long. Like, just fucking send it. I couldn't care if you hit into row Z. As long as you fucking just send it long, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. But no, we fucking don't. I mean, you one goal down, and the agency just was not there. And that's ultimately pissed me off, and probably pissed off a lot of fans. But it's just, we need to be better. And don't want to pick individuals out, but I do have to say Miller has not been good enough since coming back from his injury. And yes, he had an ACL, so he was out for 8 months. Then he did his hamstring. So to be honest, I'm not writing him off, because when you have a long injury like that, and then you come back, and then you do your hamstring as well, and you're out for a bit longer, you're going to struggle, because injuries do ruin your performances. They can ruin your performances. Because, to me, Liam Miller is not taking on his man potentially because he's afraid he will get injured. Because if he goes past him and then the defender goes in, tries to tackle him and catches Liam Miller by accident or on purpose, it could be on purpose as well, who knows? Because tactical fouls are always on purpose, so it could be that. But he's probably afraid if he gets injured again, then he would be out for longer. So it's probably just a confidence thing, I say. But yeah, he's struggled at the moment. So obviously we won't get a chance where she'll be playing Hurricane. But there again, you don't get your confidence up unless it's your player. So it's one of them things. But yeah, there's just where I'm torn. 4th place, which nobody expected us to be here at this stage. But at the same time, performances need to improve if you've got the ambition of making a top 6. And to me, we know we're capable of doing that because we've put in performances. We've put in performances where we've shown we're capable of challenging. But it's this. But yeah, it's just. But obviously, if these performances continue, then the promotion talk just suddenly, sadly, becomes very fragile. But it's just, yeah. So I want to know what you think. Are we still proper promotion contenders, or are the cracks starting to show? Drop in the comments and let's talk. And also subscribe to Hull City Talk